Hello, it's Decision Thursday, December 5th, 2024. I'm Maureen Frank, the Mandala Lady. And today we're going to use the cards to help us make a decision about whatever is going on in our lives. So let's see which deck we're using. This one, this one. Okay, we're going to use the metal deck. Okay. So sit comfortably in your chair, wherever you are. Think about a question or decision you're wanting to make, or some getting insight on a couple of options. And while you do that, focus on your breath and feel your energy going down through your feet to the center of the earth, pulling up energy from the earth up through your feet into your heart. And feel a bright white light coming from above through the top of your head, down through your throat, and into your heart. Think about a decision or options, 2 options, 3 options. We'll see how many cards. I'm going to decide, get some insight into, I attend an online storytelling class on Thursdays, and I want to figure out if staying with it versus dropping out after the year is up. And I'll throw in another option. So we'll do 3 cards. So I'm going to show you the backs of cards, and you assign what you want to each one. So this will be option 1. So for me, this would be continue taking the storytelling class and re-up. It doesn't re-up till March, but I'm taking the class tonight, so it made me think about, do I stick with this class for another year and stay with it? And here's option 2 is I like that too. This one will be to stop, once the year is up, to stop taking that class. And option 3 for me is going to be, there's another thing I was looking at, is called gold comedy. It's for women comedians, comedy writers, and things like that. So I've been thinking about doing that. Financially, I just can't do both at the same time. But okay, so let's do that again. So this is option 1, option 2, option 3. Okay, so option 1, again, let me just say, well, entertainment, enlightenment purposes for this, but the cards are not won't be telling you what to do. They'll just give you insight about each option, so that you have can make a more informed, hopefully more informed decision. So here's option 1 is backstage. It's called backstage, and which when I think about it, it's a weird name, but it's a weird title for this. The message that goes with this, which is embrace vulnerability. Embrace vulnerability. So if you go with this option, allow yourself to be vulnerable to get the full benefit of this option. And that's vulnerable not to your detriment, but vulnerable, being open and sharing, so that, because it could be that by doing so, you're helping others that are part of this option for you. So when I think about the storytelling class, to continue being vulnerable, so if I continue doing the class, then embrace vulnerability. And so I can see where allowing myself to be more open about, I do tend to want to be All right, perfect. I want to do the storytelling. So I'm probably not always, I don't always allow myself to be fully vulnerable. So this sounds like it's good advice whether I stay with it or not. But like I said, I have this class till, I think, till March. So option 2 is cycles, cycles. And that message is we grow and expand in cycles. So I can see. So and I find myself doing that. That I try something for a year or two, and then I drop that and try something else. And to the outside world, it might look like, oh, she's all over the place. But for me, it's like sometimes things run their course. They run their full course, and there's nothing more to be gained. And so if I do decide to stop with this course, storytelling class, it's okay. I mean, I don't, it's not the end of the world. It won't be a bad decision or a good decision. It'll just be, okay, you felt like or I felt like it's run its course. So, so for whatever option, for whatever this option is for you, just know that things go in cycles. So there are beginnings and endings, beginnings and endings. One thing begins and one thing ends, another thing begins. And it's about movement, and that things go in cycles. Yes. Okay. And then option 3 is spirals. Okay, we're going from cycles to spirals. I'll show it in just a second. 7. We progress in spirals. So for the longest time, when I was doing therapy years ago, I felt like, oh gosh, I'm still in the same spot. I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere. But what I didn't realize is that I've come back to the same spot, but I'm not the same person I was the last time I was in this spot. So things go we grow in spirals. And so for me, this was trying that other the other option of that gold comedy. I think that's what it's called. So to me, that's if I do decide to do that, it's just another cycle of, it's another year-long thing, but it's a different spin on it this time. And so if I do decide to go, it's just, chances are after a year I'll want out of that too, but it's just spiraling through. So I don't see what interesting about these cards is that I never feel like it says not to do it. It just says to just be aware of different things. So this one is just be aware to get full benefit of this option. Just allow yourself to be vulnerable. Take advantage of this to go with this option. Just know that things come in cycles, which says, there might be ups and downs and ups and downs. And okay, so this too shall pass. The next thing, this too shall pass. So just know that that's it's like a pattern. It's neither good nor bad. And then the spiral is that while it may look like you're going in circles, it's really that you're not in the same place you were the last time you came around on this cycle or this spiral or this circle, whatever. Anyway, so that's Decision Thursday for today. I hope you found it helpful or at the very least fun. Until next time, do take care. Bye-bye.